Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning to the panelists and everyone who is watching this online forum. Welcome to the forum. I would like to thank all of audience for attending this online forum. Topic for today's forum is the best nutrition for pregnancy women. First of all, let me introduce to all of you about our panels. Right on my left is our specially invited Dr. Fatin Suhairah, who is a nutritionist at Hospital City Science Malaysia, HUSM Kota Baru. Currently, she is a head of the Women Health Development Unit at the School of Medical Science in the university. Beside her is Prof. Dr. Tuan Nor Zahrina, who is a senior consultant at Gynecologist Department of the Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia Medical Centre, UKMC. She is also a professor of obstetrics and gynecology at the university. At the end of the corner is Dr. Hayatun Syamilah, an obstetric in a private hospital, and last panel is Puan Syamimi Liyana, a housewife and also a successful young entrepreneur. Hope all of you are in being of health. With me, Nur Hanis Nasir, as your chairperson for today. Pregnancy should be a happy and positive experience for all women. Pregnancy woman is a state in which a woman carries a fertilized egg inside her body. It is a period from conception to birth. Pregnancy usually lasts 40 weeks or just over 9 months, as measured from the last menstrual period to delivery. For further detail about this topic, I would like to seek information from the first panel next to me, Dr. Fatin Suhairah. As a nutritionist, what nutrient needs to be taken by pregnant women to meet their daily nutrient requirement during pregnancy? Can you explain clearly to us? Thank you, moderator, for asking the question.
Pregnant women usually require a lot of physical and hormonal change during pregnancy to fuel their safe and growing up of baby. They need to make great food choice from a variety of sources. Nutrients that will need to be adjusted based on pregnant women need is nutrient calcium and daily requirements around 1200 milligrams, folate 300 to 800 milligrams, iron 27 milligrams, protein 17 to 100 grams per day. Increasing each trimester, most pregnant people can meet this increased nutritional needs by choosing a diet that includes a variety of healthy foods such as protein, complex carbohydrates, healthy type of fat like omega, and vitamin and minerals. Then protein intake needs to increase during each trimester of pregnancy. It even plays a role in increasing blood supply, allowing more blood to be sent to the baby. Good sources of protein include chicken, salmon, nut, peanut butter, cottage cheese, and beans. Besides is calcium. Pregnant women need 1000 mg of calcium. Trusted source, ideally in 2 doses of 500 mg per day. They likely need additional calcium to supplement regular prenatal vitamins. Good sources of calcium include meat, yogurt, cheese, low-mercury fish, and seafood. After that, folate, also known as folic acid, they plays an important part in reducing the risk of neural tube defects. These are major birth defects that affect the baby's brain and spinal cord, such as spina bifida and anencephaly. Pregnant woman recommends to eat 600 to 800 mg of folate. The example sources is nut, dried beans and lentils, aged nuts and peanut butter, dark green and leafy vegetable. Next nutrition is iron. Iron works with sodium, potassium and water to increase blood flow. This helps ensure that enough oxygen is supplied to both a pregnant woman and their baby. Pregnant women should be getting a milligram of iron per day, preferably alongside some vitamin C to increase absorptions. Good sources of this nutrient include dark green, leafy vegetable, citrus fruit, and rich breeds of cereals, lean-based, and poultry eggs. In addition, carbohydrates are also important for pregnant women. For example, foods from whole grain-based foods such as brown rice and whole grain bread can increase calorie requirements, especially during the second and third trimesters. Whole grains is a source of quality carbohydrates and have a low glycemic index. Studies have found that high grain intake before treatment increase the likelihood of live birth of mother undergoing in vitro IVF fertilization treatment. Eating a balanced and nutritious diet for pregnant women during their pregnancy is important for growing of babies so it can be as healthy as possible. Include wool, they should limit their intake of foods without good nutritional value like processed and fast foods. Thank you.
Thanks to Dr. Fatin Suhairah for your long and concise explanation. Now we know that there are many nutrients need to be taken by pregnant women to make sure the babies and bodies are in good health. Next question is to Prof. Dr. Tuan Nor Zahrina. We have heard what kind of nutrients need to be taken by pregnant women just now. As a gynecologist, can you explain what it is important for pregnant women concerned about their nutrient intake and how nutrition can benefit to pregnant women's health?
First of all, I want to thank for inviting me to today's forum, and thank you also to the moderator for giving me a chance to share my opinion here. As we know, during pregnancy, nutrition is really important because they include carbohydrates, vitamins, fats, proteins, mineral, and water. Those nutrients are substances in food that pregnant women bodies need, so that the babies and bodies can grow healthier. When pregnant, making healthy food choices every day will help your babies what she or he needs to develop. It also will make sure that you and your baby gain the proper amount of weight. Then, protein is the most important for pregnant women to take it because it helps baby's tissue and organ to grow with proper. Example like brains. It also helps with breast and uterine tissue growth during our pregnancy. Enough take of calcium will help to build baby's bone and regulate pregnant women body's use of fluids. Calcium is must to bones. And of course, every pregnant woman has to take a good sources like milk, yogurt or cheese to get the proper calcium. All the vitamins and mineral and even enough water is also the important things to be concerned, especially for pregnant women because it can help them to get a balanced diet. Besides, eating a healthy and balanced diet will help pregnant women feel good and provide everything to herself and her baby needs. The food they eat is a baby's main source of nourishment, so it's critical to get all the nutrients they need. Thus, a good nutrition during pregnancy begins with a healthy diet containing adequate amounts of protein, vitamins, and minerals obtained through eating a variety. Not only with healthy eating help to improve excess weight gain during pregnancy, but also has the potential to improve pregnancy and birth outcomes. Unfortunately, many expectant mothers do not manage to meet their daily nutrient requirements during pregnancy. This is why the World Health Organization recommends all pregnant women have to have an enough supplement with iron, folic acid, and calcium because it to support both of their own and their unborn baby's nutritional needs. However, all the diet should be a balanced diet because it can give more energy and also a good health to mother or the baby. That's all from me.
Thank you, Prof. Dr. Tuan Nor Zahrina, for the explanation. So it's true that nutrition play a main role to ensure mothers and baby are in good health. Now, I would like to pose next question to Puan Syamimi Liyana. I once read one of your uploads in social media when you were pregnant with your first child which is about the nutrition health problem you were facing at that time were quite serious. Can you explain to us clearly what exactly happened to you?
Thank you for the question. Years ago, in the years, I got the sustenance of pregnant my first baby. There are few nutrition-related problems I faced during pregnancy. First of all, at the time I do not have extensive knowledge of pregnancy. I am a workaholic person, and during that time I was currently build up my business. I less intention on my condition health and did not know the meaning of fatigue of in work. During the first trimester of pregnancy, I feel quite weak and tired. Even just stepping on the office, take a few steps due to this problem. I often take a few days leave for rest, but I'm tired to work. Besides, I also have very bad morning sickness. I feel nauseous, no appetite, and very definitely experience morning sickness no matter the time, and my nausea start from the time to time. When I first wake up or after I find that a certain other trigger nausea for the rest of the day. I suffer from this nausea only in morning, but noon, night, as well for a relatively long period of time. Until my pregnancy, reaching the second trimester, I am on myself and worry about my baby condition because this morning sickness really made my body weak. Sometimes I also often experience swelling at my hand and feet. Feeling in the leg is so severe that I have difficulty to. Then I often experience numbness even when I only sit for a while. This numbness was painful for me. However, it caused discomfort because it's when doing daily tasks at home or in the office. This feeling of pain and numbness has caused me to worry or in the office. This feeling of swelling and numbness makes my fear of having nerve pain. So I asked my friend about this problem. Then she told me that this is just normal symptom experienced by a pregnant woman. That I also have serious constipation that I blame. I have never had constipation before. This is the then I wonder if pregnancy is the cause of my constipation. This constipation problem I am experiencing is not from the beginning of pregnancy, but starts in the second trimester of pregnancy. True about my journey on what I feel during when I was pregnant with my first child is memorable for me. Then I also learned many things new knowledge on how to manage and taking good care of baby and health. Therefore, my mother said conceiving the first child is more challenging than the second child.
Well, from what Tuan Syamimi Liyana has explained, we know that the really experience of how pregnant women felt their serious nutritional health problem during her pregnancy. My last question will go to Puan Hayatun Syamilah. As an obstetric in a private hospital, can you share your opinion on how to prevent and manage the nutritional health problem of pregnancy women?
Thank you, moderator, for asking the question. On my opinion, not all pregnant women will face different problems as Syamimi Liyana. Every pregnant woman will face different symptoms and different nutrition health problems based on the condition during pregnancy. There are a few ways how to prevent and manage the nutrition health problem during pregnancy. Firstly, if you have a bad feeling of water, you should drink enough water to hydrate your body. The hydration in the blood will cause the blood to become more concentrated and blood should be in color. Then they may raise both legs with lying down and place a pillow under the foot so that the foot level is higher than the head level. Gravity attraction can reduce water accumulation in the feet. Practice in at night. Practice in a night before sleep. While sleeping, they lie down on the left side of the body of the feet. My privacy, the position. The shatters will not press on the infantile cavity and blood flow to the heart will be smoother. Lastly, make sure to have active moving. The assumption that the feel will more if a movement in only a meter. Active movement is better for because the blood flow will be smoother. In addition, morning sickness can be overcome by eating high protein food and rich in B vitamin. Use a pregnant during the literature will feed pregnancy interaction because this can help you feel the best time of day to eat a drink. However, loss of rest stress and can lead to more severe pregnancy interaction. Make sure to relax as much as they can. Lastly, pregnant women can try to small relax of reaction of lemon by lemon which it can help to reduce. You can also add lemon slice to ice or sparkling water as the booster.
Thank you, Dr. Syamilah, for the good explanation. Your opinion really helped pregnant women who may suffer nutritional health problems. Thank you for the informative and interesting thought from all panels. Now we know that nutrition women is an important thing that to be concerned by all society. Hopefully, all audience can take a good input and knowledge from this forum. Finally, we have come to the end of our forum. Last word from me, I would like to thank to our audience and also to all panel for sharing their opinions. A brilliant thank I dedicated to everyone for sharing up this forum online for today. Thank you for your attention and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.